I want to think about tricep sleeve grip. So here, I like just make a little fold. Try not to pinch the skin, it's really annoying. People do it when they're new and excited and they grab it. It's just so annoying, you have all these bruises up here. It's a better grip anyways if you just have material, so you want to kind of pull it out, make sure you can get a good grip here. The other thing I want to do is I want to go down here and I actually want to get like his ankle sleeve or his ankle cup. A lot of people when they're looking for these pendulum style sweeps, they like to get under here, and that's great if I can get under here because it's a big lever. But often what happens is that makes the person react very defensively and it's harder to get sometimes. You know, he might be keeping his legs really tight. He might just be, you know, very aware of it. He's moving his body around, maybe he's being defensive. And if I'm trying to fish for this, maybe he does the stand-up move. You don't have to do the upper, but he maybe does the stand-up move and then I got a different set of problems. Oftentimes what I can do is, even if I can't fully break his posture, I just need it a little bit broken. I don't need him all the way down here. I go here. If he's leaning really far back, then I'm going to be thinking more about bump sweeps that we work on. So this is more for kind of when he's neutral, maybe slightly forward. I'm going to get here, and I'm going to really be focusing on this. He has to worry about chokes, he has to worry about kimuras, he has to worry about a lot of things. So I want to use that to go here. Sleeve. And I'm going to move my body down. I'm not moving my knees. Basically from my hips below, they're staying the same for now. I'm just moving more towards my torso. So go like this. Even if you don't have long arms, that's fine. You're just going to move those a bit more and you're going to grab here. Totally legal. There's nothing wrong with gripping here as long as you don't go in the pants like this. Okay, so you grab the pant. You don't need a big, huge grip, just here. Now, what we're going to do is try and sweep towards the tricep side. So I'm like this. But if I just try from here, I don't have leverage. So a lot of people are trying to create huge amounts of leverage or move them or, you know, do an arm bar first. That's all valid. What I like to do is go from here, put the foot on here, and I move them this way. Almost everybody thinks, oh, he's either going to sweep me or arm bar me, but in any event, I don't like being knocked this way. Nobody likes that, right? So we keep this tight. We push away. The second that they come back, I collapse it like this. So I push, and I collapse it. And they work together. Because this one goes circling around. I'm using my hip and my glute, not this. People often do this like they're trying to use the knee and below. I want to use the whole leg to move on both sides, this one too. So this one's doing this, collapsing and circling. At the same time, this one's doing this. Okay, so if you can't, without your hands, do this and get at least a decent amount of movement, you need to practice that because the hands are, you know, the hips are just as important, actually more important. So again, I go here, I'm moving my whole body while keeping really tight on this. Here, get this grip. Depending on their pants, how wide they are, loose they are, whatever, if you have to grab here, that's okay too. Anywhere from the knee below. Here, I get my foot on the hip. I don't just lift my hip up, I'm driving that way to the opposite side to make him react here. And I'm actually lifting up and putting weight on him because I want him to feel like I might start attacking this arm or actually threatening him by doing this. So the second he moves, collapse, lift, and move all together that way. I keep holding his pant until my hips are settled and I drive my hips into him and then I come up and try and get under his arm and go into a nice big wide heavy mount. Okay? Much simpler than maybe some other setups you see where you have to be over the arm, attack the arm first, get under here. It's tough to get under here. Like he can just keep his leg tight. It's quite difficult unless I can make a move. But this is almost always available. Push,